Now, whether you're Catholic or not, most people that I know have at least heard of the Ten Commandments. Today, I want to present to you an alternative way to look at the third commandment, which is, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. So I grew up in a Catholic background, so my dad would often take us to church on Sundays. I went to Catholic school for most of my life. So my idea of the third commandment was that I should not use the word God in a negative connotation. So saying something like, oh my God, or God damn it, was really not acceptable. It was also not acceptable to say Jesus' name in a negative way. For example, if my father yelled up to me, Joe, how many times am I gonna tell you? Get down here and do the dishes. And I'd say, oh, Jesus. And so in contemplation, it causes me to stop and think, could this be what God meant when he gave Moses the Ten Commandments on Mount Sinai? So in looking to the Bible for some answers, I found that in the third book of Exodus, Moses has an encounter with God in the form of a burning bush. And in this story, God advises Moses to go back to Egypt, to confront Pharaoh, and to help free the Israelites. Now, as you can imagine, Moses is a bit concerned with this mission. So naturally, he asks God, when I get to the Israelites and they ask for your name, what shall I say? To which God responds, I am that I am. I am that I am. Now, if you're anything like me, trying to decipher this code can be pretty challenging, but the basic interpretation that I get is that God is. You see, God did not respond to Moses' question by saying, I am God, or I am Yahweh, or I am the Alpha and the Omega. No, he responds with simply stating, I am. Because God cannot be limited by some label, by some title. So she simply responds by saying, I am. Now here's the hit. What if God meant for the third commandment to be used with this I am interpretation? Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Meaning, do not use I am negatively or falsely. And these are statements that we hear all the time. And I'm guilty of saying them too. I am too skinny. I am too shy. I am too different. I'm a failure. I am alone. I am unworthy. I am unlovable. I am not good enough. What if that's what it means to take the Lord's name in vain? All through my childhood, I was taught not to say the word God in a derogatory way. But maybe, just maybe, this third commandment means something totally different. What if?